all you wizarding mystics out there. Welcome to another webisode of the Mystic Adventures of Wizard101, where I, the Mystic Hillbillie, play through Wizard101 with my myth wizard, Abigail Zenwalker. Okay, guys, I'm so excited to have you guys here. I have been distracted with Christmas stuff, and our last webisode was on Christmas, and my kitty cat is bumping up against the camera. So she's making it all wiggly. So if I'm wiggly, it's my kitty cat up against the camera. So, okay. We have been distracted with Christmas and we are getting back onto it now. And we're going to start releasing one webisode a week now. And it is New Year's Eve, the day that I release this video. So happy New Year to everyone. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful 2026. And I'm so excited to be here with all of you guys and to be able to share these wizarding adventures. So anyway, without further ado, let's see what is going on in the spiral. All right, here we are with Abigail Zenwalker. She's at level 31. And let's see what we got going on. So I think that we were trying to finish up Crocotopia, and we still have Pigswick Academy to finish up. So I do believe that's where we're going to go. We are going to go we're going to go to Wysteria. And we're going to finish up the main quest at Pigswick Academy, and then we're going to do all the side quests. But today we may not get all the side quests done. We'll just go as far as we can. Oh, wait a minute. We have our daily quest first, right? Oh, there's the Christmas goat. That dude had the Christmas goat. It was a charity goat. He gave to charity and got his goat. Anyway, all right, let's see what our thing is. Got my doggo barking. $50 crowns. I'll take it. Alright. You know, since I'm in Wizard City, I'd like to go to the shop real quick to change my colors and see what it looks like with this outfit. Yellow polka dots all over to represent my myth wizard while I'm in this outfit for 10 levels. So I'm 40, I think, right? Alright, let's get back to Wysteria. You might just take the prize. I'm watching all the standings of all the other competitors, and you're one of the few unbeaten wizards. I trust Headmistress Chris has more business with you. Business concerning the recovery of the Spiral Cup. Yeah. Oof. Maybe we'll find the thief. Because remember, we were being framed. I'm astonished. You're doing quite well. Well, that Wizard City has seen fit to compete these past few years. So, you claim to have seen something like those pieces of a plant from the tournament hall in Tanglewood Way, right? I think the logical choice is to report to Sergeant Harvey at Tanglewood Way and see if he can help you learn more. I think so too. Thank you, Headmistress. I think she doesn't suspect me, but I think Glendemming does. This poor polar bear. Have him running into things all the time. I don't really like this mount, you guys. It's not one of my favorites. I knew you'd be back before too long. I can't help you with the green men who've overrun Tanglewood Way, even if you're sure they took the spiral cup. I suggest defeating several of them and seeing if they drop pieces of leaf, bark, and vine like the ones that you found. Go into Tanglewood Way, and when you've gathered some of that evidence, bring it back to me and we will compare. That sounds good to me. You notice that all of the creatures on this street move and act as if they are part of a single being. Interesting. Green man. All right, we got some scraps. Let's see what you gathered. It looks like the scraps you took from the green men match those from the tournament hall. Why would they steal the spiral cup? When the green man first appeared, groundskeeper Vern studied them a bit. Maybe he can tell you more. Yeah, Vern knows a lot. Let's go see what Vern knows. I don't know much more than you do, but the Earth Magic instructor, Professor Drawers, is the real expert on the green men. He did a lot of work in Tanglewood Way examining them when they first appeared. He ordered the street to be closed. Go speak to him outside his classroom. Drawers should help you get to the bottom of things. Alright. Maybe. I passed him. Coming to you. I was afraid you'd discover that the green men were involved. This isn't good at all. This is the most distressing turn of events. Still, I have just the thing to deal with the green men and recover the spiral cup. Step into my classroom, won't you? Let's see if we can't get you straightened out. Alright, sounds good. Crazy. Professor? I hadn't anticipated you discovering my connection to the green men so soon. You won't leave here to warn others. Oh my. Time to review your homework. Today's subject, traps. Oh, I don't have a trap. I'll shield. Now that I've been defeated, I can think for myself. Let me get out of this place. Speak to me in the street. Okay. Is he gonna try to pretend he was brainwashed? Or poisoned? I guess the vines did kind of take over his classroom. I've never been so thankful for a drubbing, let me tell you. The magical defeat you inflicted has broken the enthrallment Lord Bramble has over me for a while. I will tell you what I can before his spell reasserts itself. Lord Bramble is the culprit, the one behind the theft. Lord Bramble wants to reclaim all of Wysteria to the wild, overgrown state it was before Pigswick Academy was founded. He wants to discredit Pigswick and to pit Ravenwood against it. This is why he chose to have me frame you for theft. You must go to Tanglewood Way and defeat Lord Bramble in his tower. He has my soul trapped in a wooden doll. Bring it to me. It may be that he still has the spiral cup in his keeping. If it has not been smashed to bits, it will be in Bramble's tower. Alright, oh my goodness. Bramble's tower. So let's see if we can go recover this, prove my innocence, and save Pigswick Academy. Oh goodness, Lord Bramble's tower. So we think we can solo it. Well, we'll give her our best shot. I knew that Drawers was weak and would fail me, but I did not expect him to fall to a mere child. Come and face your doom. There's the cup. Now we get a trap first thing. Of course. Lord Bramble drops a small wooden doll, the one Professor Drawers spoke of. And there it is, the spiral cup. Oh wow. Alright. Yay! We're gonna go return it. Oh, we're gonna have to come back. That's one of the side quests. We'll come. Alright. We're gonna talk to Chester's yeah, give him his little doll so that he can gain control of himself. Goodness, I thought I was just coming for a tournament. Turns out I'm saving Pigswick Academy. You have defeated Lord Bramble and put a stop to his madness, and with that wooden doll, my soul is now mine again. Go tell Headmistress Crisp that the spiral cup is recovered and the dastardly plot is at an end. Alright, let's give her the cup and then I can go fight for the cup and win it and take it to Wizard City. Well, you have been very busy. I'm relieved to put the matter of the missing spiral cup behind us, and I apologize for our suspicions. Could you be so kind as to return the cup to the tournament hall and to speak to Master Glendemming about your final match? Yes. Headmistress Crisp is going to have a bunch of quests for us. You return the spiral cup to its proper place. Yay! Look at that. And who returned it? Not the thief. Mr. Glendemming. I thank you for restoring the spiral cup to its rightful place. Though you have proved yourself a worthy duelist, I feel it will stay here. The student you face for your final round is of the tournament. For the final round of the tournament is none other than Randolph Spellshine. Randolph is my greatest pupil, the finest student I have ever taught in all my years of Pigswick Academy. Still, you must at least attempt the formality of the duel. Go to the Hall of the Gorgon to face your defeat. Alright, we'll see about that. I have a feeling Randolph is going to be an easy defeat. Not difficult, but we'll see. He may cheat, and it'll still be easy. Again, we'll see. Look at this fancy place. You go either way. Oh, he's myth, y'all. I didn't think you'd show up. You'd have a good run, but this is where you meet your better. I'm sure you believe that, but I think this is myth versus myth. Clearly, myth is the strongest of the schools since they made it to the finals versus each other. He is cheating. But like I said, I think this is going to be fun and pretty easy even with him cheating. I know whenever I'm beaten, though I can barely believe it, you are a better wizard than I am by far. I know because I don't cheat, and I still win. Go and tell Master Glendemming that you have defeated the best that Pigswick Academy has to offer. I surely will. Looky there. I am the Spiral Cup winner and savior of the tournament. Unbelievable! This hall will be emptier for the lack of the cup that has adorned it for so long. Go tell Headmistress Crisp that Pigswick's record is broken and that Ravenwood is the winner now. Gladly. I also can't wait to tell Headmaster Ambrose. How does that feel? I can't say I'm pleased to see the Spiral Cup leaving our care, but it truly went to the best wizard in the tournament. Return to Wizard City and tell Headmaster Ambrose of your victory, but remind him that next year we will take that cup back. Alright. So, should we? Yeah, I guess we should finish out the quest with Headmaster Ambrose. We have enough time for a side quest or two, but not for a bunch of side quests. How was your turn abroad? Very interesting. You've done your school proud and showed them that true wizards are made of. And showed them what true wizards are made of. Extra credit for you. Awesome. Level up, new badge. A+ student. So we do have time for maybe one full side quest, maybe two. We're gonna go to Wysteria. And we'll just start here. If I might trouble you for a bit more of your time, I was wondering if you could help me find some wayward students. They are being disciplined, but snuck out of the study hall they were told to stay in while they did their homework. They call themselves the Brunching Club. I've looked throughout Pigswick. They must be in Pegasus Place or Tanglewood Way. Their names are Kelsey Dreamslinger, Michael Engelgrinder, Doria Skyflower, and Flynn Silvermorn. Return here after finding them. Alright, my arrow's gonna take me to them. That sounds great. Maybe we can finish her quest for this webisode. So next week, in the next webisode, we will be doing Wysteria side quests. Hopefully we'll be able to get all of the side quests done next webisode. And then we can do Croc side quests, finish up Crocotopia. I shouldn't even be in the Brunching Club. I was just bored and needed some extra study time. Okay, if you say so. Yeah. And we gotta get to Marleybone because gotta get to Chelsea Court. Did Miss Dowagger send you? The fun is over, I suppose. I'd better be heading back. Yep. Alright. Woohoo. At least these kids are easy to send back. I snuck away just to see if Miss Dowagger would notice that we're gone. I'm heading back now. Of course. Let's see this one. Oh. I joined the Brunching Club to meet interesting people, but all we seem to do is sneak out of study hall. Alright. Oh, good. You rounded them all up and got them safely back to their studies. I would give you a cookie if I had any. I was wondering if you could do me a slight favor, a very small thing indeed, but something that I need help with. I have heard that Nalia Dunstrider and Randolph Spellshine are feuding with one another, and it absolutely must stop. I don't know what's happened, but could you speak to each of them and learn what the issue is? See if you can resolve it. Randolph, I will tell you what's wrong. He asked me if I wanted to go sightseeing in Tanglewood Way and then left me there. I lost my wand. I was menaced by green men and bearskin trance. He didn't even send anyone after me, and I barely escaped. I will make nice with him if he apologizes. Oh, that... I thought she could take care of herself. Very well then, if it bothers her so much, I really should apologize. Randolph says he will apologize. That is all right, I suppose. I will even be polite. But if I get to face him in the duel ring, he is done for sure. The feud is over. They'll be polite with one another now? Honestly, kids these days, I thought they liked one another. Alright, we finished her quest. Now we have these friends. Oh, we can't go to him. Should we do the cantrip? Let's start by covering the 5 basic cantrip categories. Okay, I just skipped through. Prospector Zeke. Okay, I don't want to do Zeke's yet. We'll start next webisode with Zeke's quest in Wysteria. You know, it occurs to me that as a visiting student, you haven't received any instruction in the history of this school. Rather than chew your ear with a boring lecture, I recommend seeking out part of the 4-book series, the Pigswick Papers. This fine set of volumes will illuminate the darkness, stoke the imagination, and set you on a path of higher learning. Inconveniently, these works are spread throughout Wysteria, so you will have to keep your eyes open for them. Alright, is that all you have? Seek out the 4-volume Pigswick Papers books to teach you about Pigswick. They're scattered throughout Wysteria. Alright. That is all that you have. So the books. Okay, that's the wrong books. We got the Crystal Tower, Tournament Hall, Library of Archives, and Lord Bramble's Tower. Remember, we saw that one. Tournament Hall, we can get that one. Do we want to get them whenever we can't get all of them at once? Maybe we'll come back to that one, do it in the Zeke quest too. What would be next? There's a quest down here. Let's go grab it. Hello there. Could you help me? I'm in charge of a group of brand new students and they're gone missing. I was providing the students a guided tour of Pigswick. Then I turned around and noticed they were nowhere to be found. We toured several classrooms, including those of Professor Velma Pepper, Professor Anaku, and Professor Edna Fulligan. Could you help retrace our steps speaking to each of those professors and see if you can find where they went to? All right. Students in this place get lost all the time, huh? Funny you should ask. Eloise Clockwarden came through a while ago chatting up a storm, lost in a world of her own. It was the strangest thing. She was alone, though. She acted like she was lecturing someone. Interesting. Ah, Eloise. Yes, that girl seems a little strange. She visited my classroom earlier, talking a mile a minute in thin air. To thin air. It was a bit disconcerting, so I tried to ask what she wanted, but I couldn't get a word edgewise. Yes, Eloise Clockwarden was in here earlier. pretending to lead a group of students on a tour. She was alone though. I thought she was practicing her tour guide skills, so I played along and pretended she had students with her. Okay. This is not her? Okay. Interesting. Some crazy going-ons at Pigswick Academy. What? I was alone all along? I must have lost them before we toured the classrooms. Oh no! I have a sinking feeling that the missing students might be in Pegasus' pet place. We stopped by my house for a moment and continued the tour to meet the professors. I must have left them there. Can you go to my house and let them know where I am? I'll stay here and wait for them. Okay, is this girl crazy? The door is locked. You knock. Someone inside shouts that they can't get out, and the goblins took the key. You explain the situation to the students and give them directions back to where Eloise Clockwarden is waiting. Oh, nice house. I guess it's rude to poke around. I would never. Thank you for rescuing my lost little sheep. I hope they don't think this sort of thing happens all the time around here. You can explain it to them. Alright, guys. I guess this is a short webisode. There's a bunch of side quests. With this Chris, but we can start that next webisode. So, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I did. We saved Pigswick Academy from the Bramble King and from the goblins, and we were able to, well, the goblins was last time, so not this time. This time it was the Bramble King, and we got the Spiral Cup back, and then we won the Spiral Cup fair and square, which goes to show that fair and square is the way to go. And yeah, we were able to help some lost students find their way. And it was really exciting. It's always grateful to be helpful. It's always wonderful and grateful to be helpful. So, yeah, guys, that is it for the webisode. This webisode. And that's it for our 2025 gaming, guys. We're going to stop gaming until next year. We're not going to game until 2026. But stick around and come back next year. And find out what Wizard101 and the Spiral has going for us in 2026. Alright guys, thank you all so much for joining me. And as always, walk in love.